Fest Radio on rapfestradio.com. We're not number one. God is. We may not be the best, but our purpose is to lead you to the best. Jesus Christ. www.rapfestradio.com. Old school to new school. Classics to exclusives. Gospel, hip-hop music and videos. Live video interviews Monday nights at 8 p.m. Monday nights at 8 p.m. Watch. Learn. Love. Support. Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com. Rapfestradio.com.
I just be on my, man, you really wanna know what I be on? I be on this ain't the planet to be on. Surrounded by the images of ignorance. Look around, it might as well be a neon. Well, light 'em up, yeah, light 'em up. My fans got me feeling like I don't write enough. See, instead of focusing on the classic, I'm asking why the excess is not enough. I was never about a lot of bling. Writing records about a lot of rings. I could never cover my pain with a chain. That's insane, I remain on my Dr. King. Jafia life, or call me Jafia X. Shots ring out while I'm lecturing my own set. You praying but God ain't pick up the phone yet. Your pain got you in the zone yet, well it's a small work. In the game, they never should've let him in. Walking through Europe, embarrassed to be American. All alone, in my arms out, let him in. Jacket white, take my baby like Letterman. I still got a half a T on my arm. Cried to my mama, that's when she told me there is a bomb. In Gilead, this life could become an Iliad. Hope my wifey is like you when she on my arm. I know this life can be a blind date. I need a mate that can relate to my mind state. If they can make music to make them wanna shoot ya, I can create an album to lower the crime rate. Wait, a new type of music is in the air. Yeah, they feeling the residue of a sinner's prayer. Yeah, that west side on my arm, girl. Just heed the message in the song, girl. It's a small world.
Yo, welcome to Rapfest Radio, rapfestradio.com. We are here on a Monday night. Excited, super excited because we have some great announcements to give you, some information to give you today. First of all, shout out to Jafia Life with the new video came out, Small World. We just saw it here now. You could go online and check it out. Other places to wait to the podcast if you want to see it again. Yep, we're excited.
Yeah,
got
definitely.
over money. Batman, we good?
Batman's in the building.
Batman has entered the building. Eli's in his
keep calm. Don't worry. Batman's here.
It's a superhero mode today. Yeah. Again, we're excited today. We have some great information to give you guys regarding our upcoming 20th anniversary.
Wow.
20 years of Rapfest.
That's insane. I was 7 years old for the first Rapfest. Yes, I'll date it. I don't care. 7 years old.
But to think, 20 years. with different hip hop ministries every year. Yeah, we repeat a couple. I know, like maybe 8 years ago or so, I had counted like how many artists have been to been to Rap Fest, how many have participated in Rap Fest, and we had about maybe 80 groups all together that have participated in different groups, and many have repeated, but it's pretty intense, man. So this year we celebrate our 20th year. We're excited, man.
In the last couple of years, we've seen a lot of new faces too.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of new faces. I'm sorry, could you help the lady over there?
Chat room problems.
Yeah, we're having some. You got it? Okay.
It's the new people.
Yeah, we have our intern doing a chat room, and it might not be an intern for too long. Might be outturn soon.
You done?
No.
Thanks, Kalina.
So again, shout her out there. Go, whoa!
This Shots live
fired.
Radio.
Shots fired. You almost put a hole in my banner, throwing knives. You got to get another pen.
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. We're really excited, man. Back in 1994, the Lord gave us this vision to go out and do a hip hop event out in the streets, actually out in the parking lot of a church in the Bronx called Salem. Under a tent, a huge red and white circus looking like tent
that covered like the whole parking lot.
And so it was like an L shape. It covered everything.
It was huge.
We were looking at pictures the other day of the tent, and it was huge.
I remember sleeping over in the tent with the young people. We just sleep over and have vigils there and all that stuff.
Right, because we didn't want to bring all the equipment inside.
I didn't want to steal nothing.
No, it's a lot of work to bring all that equipment inside. Speakers, chairs, all that stuff. Anyway, the Lord has really blessed us, and we never take for granted the blessings that He's given us, and we take no credit for anything we've done. Yes, it's work. We plan, we prepare, but all under His guidance and through prayer. But it's so far it's been great, man. We've seen a lot of wonderful ministries come through Rap Fest, and through the past couple of years of video interviews, many people were able to meet artists that will come here and say, oh yeah, my first exposure to Christian hip hop was Rap Fest, or I was rapping for the world. I came to Rap Fest and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this for God now, or I gave my life to the Lord at Rap Fest, and we're like, wow, that's big. If that's the only thing we did and we accomplished, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like the purpose of it. That's without knowing how many countless of just random people either dedicated their life to God during a Rap Fest or made this new decision to say, you know what, I'm going to serve God now because of this, or at least open up their minds to say, maybe there is a God. Let me check it out. But we're super excited, man. This year, Rap Fest, as it has been in the past, is on the second Saturday of August.
Can't forget that. It's the same for 20
August
years.
10th. August 10th is the date, and we'll run from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 8 p.m. Did we do 12 o'clock last time?
We used to do 12, right?
Did we? I don't remember we did 12 o'clock last time.
Well, 12 I think is when we would have the DJ start. At one point, I think there was a time when we did it like that too.
Yeah,
well, the DJ start, something like that.
But actually, can you put this over there? Because I don't need that right now. We're gonna do from 12 o'clock. Let's say 1 to 8. Mm-hmm. We'll probably change the flyer, make it 12 to 8. Make sure everybody's there on time, because we definitely do start on time. That's one thing that we've been. Is it notorious for or known for? I don't know what you want to call it, but one thing we've always done is start on time.
Yeah, you have to though, especially with trying to respect wherever we're at, permits, the people that are helping us with that. It's very important to do that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you have an event with 15, even if you have 15 groups, 16 groups, whatever it is, we create a program, and some of these guys are coming from far. They're coming from Chicago. They're coming from Ohio. They're coming from. Even from LA, we've had artists come from everywhere, and it's only right that they get to share their amount of time on stage as they're told.
Yeah, no, I think that just thinking back and looking at some pictures, it's just amazing to think, like, even for me, getting involved with the sound at first, helping out
with
the sound team, you know,
with
getting
ES Audio, with Eli
audio, getting there so early in the day and making sure that we set up and being the last ones to leave and stuff like that, you know. So we used to be there from as early as 7 o'clock in the morning to as late as almost midnight, just to make sure everything was away, taking the stuff back to the shop, you know.
Right.
So those were the days.
I'll tell you,
those were the days.
In all those years, two of my most memorable moments, Rap Fest 2006, that's when The Truth and Nicky Cruz, right?
Yep.
We showed up early that year. We were standing out there like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't remember who it was, but somebody pulled up with a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts for everybody.
Yeah.
I think it was Jesse. It might have been Jesse Thompson. I don't even remember, but somebody rolled up with a whole bunch of Dunkin' Donuts for everybody. So that was dope. And my other one to remember is, I think it was 2009 or 2010, I want to say. I think it was 2009. We were in the park.
Yeah, 2009 we were in the park.
We were in the park right on Kelly Park. And everybody left. We didn't have space for equipment to go, you know, back and forth. The truck was gone. The stage was gone. Everything was gone. And I was sitting there in the park on top of tents and tables that were folded up, just me and my son. It was like 11 o'clock at night, yo. We were scared. I was like, I know we were praying and ministering all day long, and God is with us, but yo, this is kind of crazy out here. At 11 o'clock at night, that park was no joke.
But that says a lot. We did that park twice.
We did that park twice. But when we were sitting there with the tents and stuff closing up, the cops were like waiting for us to leave. As soon as we stepped out to the sidewalk and put our stuff on the side, they came with the paddy wagon, turned on the lights, and emptied out the whole park. Because there was like maybe 100 people back there doing whatever they do, you know, after night. But we're excited. So this year, we're partnering up with another good friend of ours, Pastor Jose Cruz from New Birth Church, New Birth, New York. He's helped us with Rap Fest already in many ways, you know, in the back, behind the scenes, and he's been a supporter of Rap Fest for a while. It's funny because I always remember when we did Rap Fest at one of the parks, someone came up and said, you know, there's another event going on down there in the park. And it was one of Jose's Revolution events, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
He said, it's some Spanish churches doing stuff. I said, man, I wish I would have known. I would have helped them out. We could have done it together or whatever. And here we are, you know, years later, you know, able to work with each other. And actually the following year, he changed the date so we could be there. And then he came to Rap Fest. It was awesome. So this year, we're excited with the opportunity of working with Pastor Jose Cruz of New Birth Church. And we're gonna be doing Rap Fest back in my old stomping grounds on East 180th Street. Remember the Brothers Inc. CD?
Yep.
I was raised on East 180 and the Boulevard. That's where we're going. East 180th near the Boulevard on Daly Avenue. It's called Vidalia Park. I don't know if there's an English pronunciation to that.
Vidalia. You gotta just say it like that. Vidalia
basically,
Park.
It's on 180th Street between Vice and Daly, and the name Vidalia comes from Vice and Daly combined. I did my research.
That makes sense now. I didn't know.
I was like, why Vidalia? But that's what it is. Now, East 180th Street, it's a great area. It's a great area for this kind of ministry. For those hip hop historians that are out there, you will know the Bronx River Park, all the way at the end of 180th Street before crossing over to the 180th Street train station. That's where Cool Herc, Kevy Kev, Grandmaster Flash, Cold Crush Brothers, Imperial Brothers, all those guys did their street jams there. That's where we used to hang out on Friday nights late, out in the park watching the waterfall, people breakdancing and music all night. And right up the block from that in the Lambert houses is where people like some of the guys from the Cold Crush Brothers, Raheem from the Furious Five, and other Grandmaster Flash and them. Some of them lived there. DJ Tony Tone and Charlie Chase from Cold Crush. They lived in those projects right there, Lambert houses, and that's where we used to hang out. And we used to see them on a regular. I remember seeing Raheem from Grandmaster Flash walking up the block with his leather pants, and that's how they were back then. Leather pants. He was with.
Did you wear leather pants too?
No, never. Nah. You can look all you want, you ain't gonna find them. You ain't gonna find them. If you do find it, it's not me. Trust me. Wow. What? No, thank God I didn't go that deep. They were before me, so that's the old schools.
That's funny.
But that's the neighborhood. So hip hop is definitely a language that they totally understand, and to a certain point help create.
Yeah.
You know, so we're able to come back out there. Pastor Joe has done some stuff there.
Yeah, because their church actually was fortunate to be ministering for about a couple months, almost a year, at the community center right across the street from that park. So they've definitely made an impact to that community, and I think that's key. You know, working with them, and even knowing that they've moved, you know, several blocks and maybe a couple, even maybe a mile or so away.
Right.
And yet the relationship that they still have kept in that community, working with Wings Academy and the school down the block, you know, conducting choir programs and karate classes and stuff like that. So it's not, the good thing is that community has been saturated over time with the gospel. And I think that this is going to be a really special Rap Fest event for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. And you know what it is like with Rap Fest, what we want to do is we want to build relationships with people that have built relationships with their community. Mm-hmm. You know, so let's say you're a very small church with, you know, 15, 20 members, but you have a decent relationship with your neighborhood.
Right.
If we could come in and help you guys, we'll put together this big event. You know, naturally, you find a location for us, you do all of that stuff. We'll come in with this big event and bless you guys by, you know, saying, hey, we're here representing the gospel, of course, representing Rap Fest and representing your local community church. You know, support your local church. I think that's incredible in that. And I think it's that vision that we've had within Rap Fest, not just from myself, but from everybody involved with Rap Fest, that we've been able to stick to that, because we've had many opportunities to really take this to another level. Another level meaning in the eyes of the public what another level might mean, like take it to this big arena or something, but we don't want to do that. We want to stay in the streets, you know. So I'm really excited. I'm a little scared. 180th Street's a tough town too.
It is. I think the last time we went there was for an event, was for the Urban,
the Urban Revolution.
And there was like a whole bike gang in the front.
Right, they were having that barbecue on the side of the tent.
There was like everybody hanging out. So, I mean, I think that's going to be big because, you know, from that event compared to, you know, this, it's, you know, I think that was a shorter event.
It was a short event.
And so,
very simple.
Yeah, straight hip hop though for 8 hours is going to be something that'll be at least more appealing maybe for that community.
Right.
Just because it's like, all right, I really can sit here longer, maybe listen to different things.
Right.
And just, you know, expecting a large group of people to just show up is going to be like, okay.
Yeah, I remember that Revolution Lounge, you know, when Joey put me on the spot. Yo, Bert, come up here and freestyle. I was like, oh, all right. So, you know, Jose, DJ Radical dropped this track. He knows every time I go to rap, so he drops the same track because he knows I love it. Yeah. I don't even know what the instrumental is. I told him not to tell me because if it's some artist I don't like, I'll be mad. But either way, he dropped the instrumental on freestyle. And when I look out into the crowd, I see this one lady there that when I was a teenager growing up there, she was already like strung out. And the sad thing, she was still there strung out. You know, that's the kind of neighborhood that we're going to, where there is hope. A lot of people are progressing and moving on and moving away, if that's what it takes, or moving out, if that's what it takes.
Yeah.
But there's also that remnant that just stuck.
Yeah.
You know, stuck by society, stuck by the system, stuck by their own habits, their bad decisions, whatever it is, whether it be economic or just family, the way they're raised, could be illness.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm excited. I don't know.
There's a lot of history in that area.
Oh yeah, all the way.
Even just personally, just remembering a lot of, you know, family, and just, I think it's gonna be really cool to show that as a family too, we're going back and making that stand and saying, look, we're not for nothing, but God belongs in this location.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know
and I can't wait to do the prayer walk because I gotta talk to Danny because we're gonna do a prayer walk in that neighborhood. That's you know.
That's
Danny, get ready.
August 3rd.
Yeah, Danny, get ready. This is gonna be a good one. You know, but you know what? I remember when I lived there on 180th Street, standing the buildings. They had the terraces, they could look out, and I was able to look down daily. Back then, it was nothing but abandoned buildings. Then eventually, those became, you know, they started tearing those down. After I moved out, they demolished them, so it was just an abandoned lot. Yeah. And now there's this beautiful park. You know, sad to say, it's a beautiful park where a lot of people used to live at one point, but now, you know, the neighborhood has a place to go. Yeah. So now, rather than just them going to play handball, because they have handball courts, they have basketball courts, they have a track people could run around and exercise. I think they play soccer there and stuff like that. You know, so for us to be able to go there now and kind of interrupt their day with the gospel, I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so we're looking forward to that.
Exciting.
For sure.
It's exciting.
One thing that I'm asking is, you know, if you've ever participated in Rap Fest, regardless of where you are, if you're in Virginia, Ohio, California, London, Japan, Greece, wherever you are, if you have nothing to do on August 10th, it'd be so awesome if you just came out just to hang out with us. I mean, it's a 20th anniversary celebration.
With us.
You know, no, we're not flying you in. I'm not paying your ticket. We can't do that stuff. But it would be dope, you know, just to see, you know, even if you participated 6 years ago, to see where's Rap Fest now. You know, and to show your support, not for me, but also for the other artists. And we help support the next up and coming artists and ministries that are coming through as well. Yeah. You know, because I think it's important that they see that although some artists may not be rapping anymore, but they're still supporting the genre. Yeah. And they're out there willing to help. You know, so we got to bring hope to the community that I think it's gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be crazy. It's
setting up to be something special for sure.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is. And we have some other ministries that we've been partnering with throughout the years that they're gonna be helping us out. Like we mentioned, God Belongs in My City, of course. Yep. You know, they supported us so much with the prayer walk we did last year. It wasn't as crazy as the Times Square thing that we did. That was insane. We were talking about that the other day. Alice is still saying that was the best street outreach stuff she's ever done. Yeah. And we've done hit and runs with Nikki Cruz and stuff. Those were intense, but this was so different, you know, to see the thousands of people for one cause. Incredible. Yeah. You guys could all come to Rap Fest. That'd be great. But you know, so with God Belongs in My City, definitely we're going to be partnering up with them again in whatever capacity we can. Urban Kingdom Youth Ministries. Yep. For those people that don't know, Urban Kingdom Youth Ministries launched in a couple of years ago.
About 5 years, so.
Right, and it's now that it's really hitting in the Bronx area where churches, youth pastors, and senior pastors are gathering together to share their visions, their ideas, their complaints even. Yeah. You know, to see like, hey, this is what I'm doing, it's not working, what could I do different? Or this is what I've done, this is what's worked, you can try this. Yep. Or just to brainstorm and get ideas, you know, and find out what are the needs of the church community, which I think is important. I don't remember ever doing that in all my years of ministry. I don't think there was ever a ministry like that. Yeah, network. Long time ago, I had this vision. When I remember I used to work down by the South Street Seaport. It was like me and Brother E were the only ones on the internet. It wasn't even called the internet yet. It was just the World Wide Web. That's it. And we had this vision of doing this directory called Ministry to Ministry, M2M. You know, we wanted to get everybody's ministry contact information together, what they did, whether they were a plumber or painter or designer, whatever, and unite them and share it. It never happened. It never happened. But it was a thought. It was a thought. And now it's happening. Yeah, so we see stuff like this happening, and it's really encouraging to know that, you know, there's definitely, one, there's still a need, and two, people are actually are answering these needs by acting on it. You know, So we're excited. So again, Urban Kingdom Ministries, Youth Ministries, God Belongs in My City, even recent relationships with people like Berguy and Fuel Conference. You know, he was a great supporter for us last year. He was a speaker at the night before Rap Fest last year, which was The Power of the Towel, which people are still talking about. Great message. You could probably go online and find it. Go to youtube.com/rapfestvideos. I think it's up there.
Yeah,
it's up there, right? You just got to search for it. Power of the Towel. You know, so ministries like that we're excited for. Of course, Grateful Apparel. Yeah. They'll be with us again. Whether they make T-shirts or not, they're part of us regardless. Doesn't matter anymore. You know, they're just in there. Yeah. They'll make shirts, I'm sure. But gratefulapparel.com.
Ray, get ready.
Yeah, Ray, get ready. Holy Culture. Holy Culture stepped up for us this year really good, man.
It's ready? It's ready, right?
Yeah, the site is ready. You can go to rapfestinc.com or holyculture.net/rapfest2013. Just rapfestinc.com is easy, right? Just go rapfestinc.com. But Anonymous and Trig over at Holy Culture, they say, you know what, we're going to bless you guys. We're going to put your site up here.
Great job.
We'll host it. They did a great job.
Awesome job.
The turnaround time was phenomenal for them putting this together for us, anything we needed. And we're going to probably add more stuff to it. It's still kind of under development, but it's active, it's live, it's available. And when you go to that site after the show, meaning don't stop watching us now, when you go to that site after the show, you'll have access to information which we're going to give you a little bit insight later, but the submission information, details, and deadlines as well. But much shout out to holyculture.net, where you could exclusively get the Rap Fest Radio podcast through iTunes on the Holy Culture Radio Network. Well, that sounds like a real commercial, right? Teleprompter.
You support back. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's great.
So, you know, in going with that, one of the questions, I would love to know who said it, but it's cool. What are different ways people can sponsor? So, I don't know if you want me or you want to.
You go
so,
ahead.
I mean, I would say the first thing is to take down our email, which is rapfestradio. We want to go that way or rapfest?
Either way.
Okay. So rapfestradio@gmail.com or contact unyc@gmail.com. Reach out to us.
Actually, if you go to the Rapfest Inc. website, there's a contact form there.
Okay. You can use that and that goes straight to us.
Hit us up, yeah.
We will definitely, if you have an idea how you would like to sponsor already, let us know. If you're open to us sharing more information, we'll definitely be sending out detailed information about how you can sponsor specifically.
Right. And not all sponsorship is monetary.
Right.
You know, there's some people have some services out there that they can offer that are incredible, that could really bless us. You know, maybe they have a table rental company and they want to give us a discount, or just give us the tables, you know, or tents, or even this stage. You saw that stage I sent you a picture of?
That was insane.
That's insane.
I think there's a lot of opportunities from volunteering. So if you sponsor, you know, people, your time, that's definitely important. This process definitely takes some time. As you can see, it's the end of February. We have a couple months ahead of us, but we definitely want to make sure we do this in excellence. So, you know, the first thing I know, and you would even say this, is prayer for sure.
Absolutely.
You know, that's the first, and start from there, and then we'll definitely connect with anyone that understands our vision and make sure that we do this in excellence.
Right. People can't wait till the show finishes to get submission information, and they found a typo on our EPK one.
No.
Even though we quadruple checked it, part of it says 174th and Daily, but it's 180th and Daily. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll fix that tonight. Regardless, you could go to 174th and Daily. Be careful. wear a vest, a helmet too. Carry a sword. But we'll fix that. Nonetheless, it is Daily and 180th Street. 180th between Daily and Vice is the official address. We'll fix that tonight. Tomorrow it'll be corrected on the EPK submissions. Regardless, it's in the Bronx. It's in the right area. There's a map there too, so
Vidalia Park. Yeah,
you'll see that for sure. That's 100% correct there. Wow, that's good. Thank you, T. Holmes. You rock. Multitasking. I know you still watching, but so we're really excited. We're really excited, and we are encouraging all artists to please send your submissions in to us. You know, don't say, you know what? Even if you ministered 5 years in a row, send them, because what happens is sometimes people hold back from sending submissions. If the quality, and I'm just being real, if the quality of what we get is not that good, we're stuck with having to use what we got. Yeah. But if we have something that might match our vision a little better, and that's what the committee decides, you know, if we have to make some exceptions, we will, because for us, as much as we try to stay strict to the, you know, rap 2 years and then that's it, you know, 2 years in a row, no more than 2 years in a row, whatever, if we have to bend that, we will, for the sole purpose of making sure what we do for God is in excellence. Right. And if they're available, we're going to call them. Yeah, if they're available, we're going to call them. As far as special guests and special artists, we're working on those details, and when that becomes 100% available, we'll let you know. But we're praying big. Yeah. You know, we're praying big this year. If you know a big artist that wants to come out, I'm looking at it as a big celebration, a big party. We want the best for us to celebrate amongst each other, and also to celebrate and let, you know, the lost see how we can celebrate in God and amongst each other, and support from the biggest to the smallest. It's not, you know, it's not about how many records you sold and nothing like that. We definitely want to see. I know for me, just, you know, growing up in this and seeing it now, I definitely want to see this as a great party, you know, off the hook. For sure.
Felt right there.
Yeah. Oh, I felt that was deep. That was deep.
That was deep.
No, seriously, we definitely want this to be a big celebration, and we want you guys to be there, man. It's like your party. So you bring your own birthday cake and celebrate in the background. I don't mind. It's a park. Bring your chairs, your own tent, do whatever you want.
My birthday's in August, so bring me gifts.
Yeah. We're celebrating Justin's birthday at Rap Fest. One year I tried to celebrate nobody showed up. Not for my birthday. They also for Rap Fest. That's it. But check it out. We want to go into a music video. We'll take a little break here, and then we're going to come back with more details regarding the submissions process, how you can go about doing it, and what else to expect for this year, and even the night before Rap Fest, what's going to be going on. So check out this video by my man, The Truth. The video's called Hope. We'll be right back. Check it out.
Everybody in the building, everybody got a hand in the air. Everybody in the building, everybody got a hand in the air. Everybody in the building, everybody got a hand in the air. Everybody in the building, everybody got a
We all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all, let's go. We all gon' feel the cares of this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope. In case you feel defeated, in Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope. We all gon' feel the cares of this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope. In case you feel defeated, in Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope.
blue collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number, but since he saved me, I'ma survive. I promise to God my dude, I would go crazy, and I would go nuts and I would go numb. Broke him down to the lowest crumb, but I've been in that pit before and they call me crazy. But I got that life and I got that strength. In the midnight when the light goes dim, the cycle begin. Go.
We all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all, let's go. We all gon' feel the cares of this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope. In case you feel defeated, in Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope.
Drug dealers, meth addicts, single mamas, baby daddies, college students working hard but they bout to lose. So here we come to bring them the truth, the good news, but they think we still bad. But we got it now. Hope more work than a pot of gout. So much work that we gotta go. A hope like this they gotta know. Hey man, I got a message that they get him in the freedom. A man, they really beat him when they put him on a criminal, and then he resurrected cause they really didn't defeat him. And now when you accept it, you are no longer criminal. Had to break it down, give it to him on a 5. Then we break it down, give it to him on a 4. Tell him what we got for him. 3, 2, 1, 0. Go.
We all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all, let's go. We all gon' feel the cares of this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope. In case you feel defeated, in Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope.
Cold killers, gold diggers, dope dealers, hustling, grinding, gold getters. Hold up. If you looking for peace, you might wanna roll with us. Hold up. It's gold in the streets where we going, so hope sinners. Homie, we cloak with a joy. Open my eyes and he opened your boy. Took out my heart that was focused on dough. Open some doors and loaded your boy. Really that truth and you know we employed. Work over him and we won't be destroyed. He's building us up and filling us up with pieces to passes. I'm loaded with joy. Look at me, you can't hurt me. My God will never desert me. My heart is stout, but I'm good though. Cause I got hope like I should, bro. Yes, sir.
We all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all need it, we all want it, yeah. We all, let's go. We all gon' feel the cares of this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope. In case you feel defeated, in Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus
Jesus, we got that hope. In Jesus, we got that hope.
You're listening to Rapfest Radio on rapfestradio.com.
We're back.
Hope. We all got that hope. Throw your hand.
Featuring Thizzle, Trip Lee, and Flame.
Yes,
that album, Love, Hope, has been on my repeat.
It's good. It's good. I'm really excited for it because we needed that.
Yeah,
I think we needed that. It's a good project.
And the Flame's about to drop another project too, part 2 to the 6. So let's see, you know.
I listened to the Truth's album straight through. I haven't done that in a long time with albums. Usually skip a track. Well, that one and Gravity, I did the same thing. I listened to it straight through. Good stuff. Yeah. By the way, there's a lot of good new mixtapes out there, man, guys. Get your hands on some good Christian music. Get away from all that, nonsense secular stuff that's out there.
Yeah,
it's not good
it's
not good for your mind.
No.
Started from what?
Started from the...
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Go back.
Won't even entertain it.
Somebody's asking, what does my shirt say? God over money.
And mine says, keep calm and call Batman.
Keep calm and call Batman. God over money. So you make of it whatever you have to make of it.
This shirt is not available through Grateful Apparel, just so you know.
This one,
but that one is. Shout out to Bizzle, Rapfest 2013. I'm just saying. Grateful Apparel, let's make something happen. Yes.
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of different artists for this year. Just reaching out to them. These are artists that we've either tried to get in the past or they tried to come to Rapfest and couldn't. So we're just hoping that we
missed them before they blew up.
Yeah. We're hoping that. Okay. Listen, if you're a major label out there, don't sign anybody till we finish confirming artists. After we confirm them, go ahead, do what you got to do.
We have to go to 50 people to actually...
Yeah, it's so hard. Honestly, I mean, I totally understand the whole industry stuff, so I'm not
I respect the chain of command too, because that's helpful.
But it just becomes so difficult. It's hard. When you want to just call a dude up, say, yo, what's up? What are you doing Saturday? You want to come out? And they're like, call my agent.
Yeah, it's hard.
But you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so Rapfest submissions. Yeah, put this over there. It's going to buzz away, but that's fine. Rapfest submissions are being accepted starting now. Right after the show.
Oh, okay.
Don't leave.
I was going to tweet.
Don't leave. Well, you can say starting now.
Tweeting it.
Yeah, you can tweet it all you want. Say Rapfest submissions. Rapfest is now accepting submissions for the 2013 20th anniversary celebration. Go to rapfestinc.com. You could tweet that. You could tag us at Rapfest Radio. And if you go to the Rapfest Radio site, or if you're there now watching, the banner below that says Rapfest 20th, you can click that. It'll take you to the Rapfest Inc. site after the show. Got to keep saying that, otherwise everybody leaves. Right now. All right, don't do like Eli. So the submission process, we haven't changed anything because this works.
Yeah.
This works for us. Aside from the one typo in the EPK submission thing, which will be corrected by tomorrow.
That I missed.
That's okay. We always miss something's always gonna miss.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks.
But it's a very simple process, and what I did this year to help those people that could never really think, oh, did I do everything? Did I send everything? I created a checklist for you guys. You don't have to send this with your submission. You could if you want. This is more for you to print out, keep it, and make sure you have everything in the package before you seal the envelope or put it in the mailbox. So this is what you should send in the EP in your press kit. 3 songs, 3 full songs. Don't send me a snippet of a song, but we definitely want 3 full songs that represent your ministry. And like we say on the submission stuff, they don't have to be the songs you're going to perform at Rapfest, but they should be songs that represent your style and your ministry. And don't send me if you're a solo artist, don't send me a song with 58 features on it and you're just happen to be 6 bars on it and I got to figure out your voice. I want your song. And if it is like that, then you better tell me I'm from 2 minutes and 28 seconds to 2 minutes and 48 seconds. It's me. Otherwise, it's hard. We can't tell. Your ministry bio. If you're a new artist, you don't know what that is. It's about you, who you are, how you started, and where you're at, and what's your vision going forward. It's kind of like your resume, your ministry resume. If you have a group, a group with more than one person, we want a bio for each person. They'll say, how did they get started in ministry?
Yeah.
You know, we don't want them to be just, oh, they live on my block. I'm the minister, but they live on my block, so they're down with me. We want something for each person, whether it be your DJ, your hype man, whatever it is, your dancer, whoever it is. Anybody that you think will be participating with you during your set at RapFest, should you get selected, they should all have a bio submitted. Reference letters. What's a reference letter?
Reference letter is not a handwritten note by your mother. It is not a crumpled up loose leaf paper that you just happen to forget and last minute throw in the package. A reference letter will represent you through another individual's eyes. Please make sure that it's clear that this person is going to write a good message about you, a good backup of who you are and your character. This definitely helps us know that you have some accountability, maybe,
right,
that you have actual support, legitimate support, that it's just not the 100 followers you have on your Twitter. This is, I think, very key to our process and making sure that we know you went out of your way to ask someone, hey, you support me, you think I'm good for this, let them know that.
Right, and also the reference letter should include contact information of the person that's vouching for your, you know, your ministry. So that way, we need to contact them.
Yeah, I mean, naturally, if you're doing this with integrity, we wouldn't have to call and check your reference literally and call them and say, "Oh, is this, you can get it done." Sorry, is this? You have an intern. She's just messing us up here. But
go ahead.
No, if
reference letters, we don't have to call.
We don't have to call them. We shouldn't have to call them. If you're doing this with integrity, we don't have to. Okay? We want to make sure that, what you're sending us is legit. We can tell if the same, we'll know if you're just the same copy, it's the same thing for every person. Let's be honest.
Right.
I work in a field where I help interview people. So, we all know these types of things. And, again, it's with integrity, it shouldn't be an issue. Maybe you shouldn't have an issue.
Maybe we should add that. No. We should add that maybe to the process.
Well,
if we have if we feel like we need a second level of screening, like have them sit through an interview with you, or face to face or a telephone to
Skype interview.
Yeah, we'll Google them in.
I think, but again, any of this information, I know he's not done yet, but any of this information, if you're doing it with integrity, you're doing it for the right reasons, then it'll get noticed.
Right. Actually, we had a submission once from an artist, and they sent us a beautiful package, beautiful demo, beautiful bios and stuff. And the reference letter was actually really, really good. But there was something about the reference letter that made us call the person that was writing, and it wasn't bad. It was something good. Mm-hmm. It was like, wow, I really want to speak to this person. Why do they feel so highly of the artist? I'm trying to remember who it was. I want to say it was Shabak. And we got to speak to the pastor. He's like, oh no, this brother. And he gave us his whole story on the phone. But you could tell, the reference letter was so good. It's like, you know what? I want to talk to this dude.
Yeah.
He really knows this artist really well. I want to find out more. He's holding back some information from us. You could tell some good stuff. And it was a good thing. So we like to make the connection. And I'm sure anyone who's writing a reference letter for you, if they say they don't want to give the number, maybe they shouldn't be giving you a reference letter.
Basically.
Okay. Reference letters. And the reference letters for each member of the group, which you kind of mentioned.
Right.
Okay. Press kit photos. I mean, don't go break the bank to make some beautiful pictures, with the top photography crew out there. But send us something that we can reference, and it's only because
Instagram does not count. Okay, your Instagram.
No Instagram, no puckered lip
Facebook
pictures,
profile pictures.
What they call that,
the duck face.
The duck face pictures, none of that stuff. No shots of you through the mirror in bathrooms and stuff. We don't want those pictures. Those are. You automatically disqualified. But we want pictures because if we do select the ministry, if you're sending us an EPK, MP3, and we don't see the stuff, you get selected. When you do show up, we want to feel connected to you already. We want to be able to say, okay, like when the Gospel Boys sent us stuff from the Bahamas, we didn't know them. By the way, the Gospel Boys mixtape, download it. It's good.
They actually were there early, and I didn't know who they were.
Right, we knew who they were because of the pictures, but others won't know. So we need some kind of connection, somebody. But download their mixtape if you get a chance. The Gospel Boys mixtape. They did some really good stuff on there. A couple of tracks are semi whatever. but they're good. They did the Fly Away song, which I think was great. But it has some other good tracks. They surprised me, actually. Gospel Boys, Bahamas. They didn't ask me to plug them, but I thought I should. So yeah, press kit photos. Full contact information. If you're gonna send your contact information, please make sure you send us a valid email address. Don't have us assume it's Gmail or whatever it is. Make sure the email works, and on the email address that you actually check. Yeah. Because if we do select you, we're gonna send you an email and say
work right now.
Yeah, but if we do select you, we're gonna send you an email and say, hey, thank you for submitting. You've been selected. Please respond to this message by X date, confirming that you can make it. If you don't respond, we're going on to the next person.
If you have I feel like I'm at work. If you have a cell phone that does not work or is going to be shut off within the next 2 weeks, please do not add that number.
Right, we've had that.
You want to be contacted. Make sure we have a strong, accurate, valid way to reach you. Simple.
And it sounds kind of petty, the way we're saying it and the things we're saying, but it's just helpful information for maybe someone that's just starting out and all they have is songs. But this is what's included. And if you have more questions, even before you send stuff, email us. Let us know. We'll try to help you as much as possible. Maybe introduce you to other artists that have done this already and can help you find out how to do, the way they did it. If you're going to send us your EPK, read all the information, electronic press kit, you can send us a link to your EPK, or you can upload it to us at the Drop It To Me that's on the site as well. When you'll see everything is written there, exactly how to do it. But please make sure you include everything. Even on your sound, your electronic press kits, you can include attachments, reference letters, and all that stuff. So don't send it until you have everything. And if you're going to email it to me in pieces, whatever, I prefer you don't. Just hold on till you have everything and then send it all at once, because it could get lost in the shuffle of all the submissions. Submissions could also be sent via postal mail. It's almost the same. The details are up there as well. All that we ask, don't send anything, signature, return receipt required, all of that stuff, because if you mail it and it happens to come on a day that there's nobody here, it goes back to the post office, we can't get to it in time. It's tough. We don't have a mail room. We don't have a mail room. Right. So just send it. Trust me, our postal guy, he knows us well, and he's here 7 o'clock in the morning, ringing that bell like if there's a fire outside. And he's nice guy, but sometimes I realize, like, really, dude, like, you could have come a little later. He's like, ding 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 ding, rap fest, and he drops all the demos in. One year we didn't. Everybody started doing electronic press kits. He's like, "What happened? You only have a little bit, Like, no, it's okay. We still get them."
It's the digital age.
Yeah, digital age. Additional materials. If you decide you want to send something additional, that's cool. Just tell us why and what it is and how you think it helps you. You don't have to, but if you feel you want to, that's fine. That's really the gist of it. Don't send us your songs on YouTube as submissions. We're not going to do that. We want MP3s only. We got some good questions. We don't want to have to go through YouTube looking for people's songs, buffering and all that stuff. Just send us your song, and we'll listen to it like that.
Yeah, because if we find out things you didn't want us to find out,
if I go to YouTube and find
you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah,
you will be the indirect topic of the next Rap Fest Radio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe we should do that.
Rap Fest submissions gone bad. Tune in next week. T. Holmes wanted to just let everyone know that DJ P Dog dropped the project. He dropped the mixtape yesterday on his birthday.
Yes.
Underground. I think it is the Underground mixtape.
P Dog, answer my message. Thank you.
DJ P Dog, definitely. And
he loves you.
He said, "Love you too." Yeah, because you messed me up, bro. You pointed out something I didn't. Someone else asked, I don't know if it was him, but someone asked, are bands being allowed this year to back up the artist? And to add to that, also, someone said, can worship bands participate?
Okay. Worship bands for Rap Fest? No.
Right before Rap Fest, maybe. That's a different story.
Night before Rap Fest, maybe, and we have to discuss that because, we do a sanctuary, we probably use a sanctuary worship team or whatever, but we could talk about that. But for the actual Rap Fest event, as much as I would love to have everybody in, even Swing Divino was like, how can I get down? It's rap. We have to stick to hip hop and rap. We can't venture out. Our forte, our strength, our ministry, our call is to do a hip hop event, you know, and that's what we do. That most will add a spoken word artist, which is close to rap, because it's poetry or something like that, and even that is questionable. You know, that has to be right. Mostly it'll be rap fest.
And I think to be clear too, because talking about even, you know, partnering with someone like Joey Cruz, it's not that we don't support worship or bands. It's just this event for that day is geared towards the hip hop music. Now, has there been bands before? Yes.
Oh yeah,
because there's been bands supporting like a Richie Righteous, and that was specific.
But it's still been for a rap artist.
Right, that's what we're saying. Yeah, so
it's still been for a rap artist.
If there's other events out there you want us to help support, that's different.
Right.
But,
I mean, you want to do worship? We have a young adults worship thing coming up the end of April at Sanctuary Fellowship.
He's just
hit us up. I'm just saying, shameless plug. That's how we roll. No, but we definitely will not add worship teams and bands. First of all, I mean, from my experience in the church, no worship team could do just 15 minutes.
15 minutes is one song.
15 minutes is
and breathing.
15 minutes is how many are ready to worship. That's 15 minutes. You know, but again, we love it. We do it. That's what we do. That's what we do on a regular. This event is for the streets. This event is hip hop. This event is worship rap. Worship rap and hip hop. Can bands back up an artist? Again, that's going to have to depend on a lot of things. We'll have to talk about that, because adding a band also adds equipment, adds extra sound, adds extra cost. Right. So
we don't have one band that plays for everybody.
Yeah, we don't have one band that plays for everybody, and we don't have a budget to have a bunch of different band setups on a stage. You know, that requires more. That requires more attention. You know, we did it one year with Richie Righteous had a band backing him up. And that's because his brother was actually the sound guy. Yeah. When that stage popped open, but when that stage popped open, Richie's band's equipment was already on stage. It was like
he set it up. No.
It was already set up. It was all part of it. You know, it literally, when the stage opened up, the drums, bass, and keyboard was already on there. You know, like it came with the stage, so that made sense. Plus, the stage was huge. It was like we didn't even notice that the band was back there. But again, bands don't always work well for events like Rap Fest. We don't have time for sound check. We're not going to take a 20-minute break to sound check people and plug stuff in. This is non-stop. When we start at 1 o'clock, the music does not turn off till 8 p.m. And it's non-stop, back-to-back, rapper, DJ, rapper, DJ, rapper, DJ, straight through. Except for when we have altar calls or guest speakers in between. That's the only break we do musically.
Yeah. That was what I was going to say, because, I mean, you know, we've seen it work where naturally you have, you know, a whole, like Reach Records has their whole tour. A concert is one drummer and DJ for every artist, but that's because it's for every artist, so it works in that case. Whereas, you know, you have to understand, you're bringing out the drums 15 minutes. If you don't mind bringing out the drums and just a drummer's backing you up, that's again specifically you have to let us know about that. Yeah, that's a whole nother level about equipment.
That has to be included, because we have to have like a separate meeting. Let's put it this way: if your submission is with a band and is really that good,
It'll make it happen.
Well, not only that will make it happen, but we'll meet about it and see if, you know, but it really has to be that exceptional for us to make an exception and say we'll absorb the cost of extra sound and stuff, unless you're willing to pay for it, you know, and your band will have to be set up for the entire day.
Right,
you have to be there early. We don't interrupt. We do live streaming. We try to do a clean, smooth, stress-free event, which is really hard to find. You know, most events are really stressful. Even short 1 hour events with more than 3 or 4 artists is such a stress. An artist back on stage, most of them are just a DJ and rappers. You know, so we try to keep it to that. We're trying to keep the elements of hip hop. You know, the elements of hip hop, which is just the DJ and the rappers. What do we have?
Oh snap! There you go. That's for you.
Todd Banks misses everyone.
Is he on there?
Yeah.
There you go.
And Rap Fest Mrs. Todd Banks.
Rap Fest 2013, this is your day. We were talking about it last year.
And Todd Banks Jr. that was supposed to be out here, but they couldn't. You know, they had issues that they couldn't make it. But we were waiting for. They just did
an event. Well, Todd just wrapped at an event, I think, on Friday with Andy Mineo and D. Will and some other artists out there. So
I mean, Todd, it's 20 years, Todd.
Start tonight.
But I'm saying, even if you're not rapping, man, come celebrate with us. You were there, you know. He was there. Yeah, absolutely.
I remember those days.
I was having a big conversation with Matthew from CMN Records and Rob Monroe from CMN Records, and within that conversation was the one time that Todd Banks came out from Rochester to Jersey to CMN Records with his little QY100 sequencer, showing us beats he did. The kid was incredible. We're like, yo, who's this guy from Rochester? I had no idea who Todd Banks was. And he had with him this little MC, I call him little because he was short, MC Alert. The dude was sick. The kid was bananas. I was like, where are these guys coming from? You know, and we spent the whole day just listening to music from Todd. So Todd, you know, I say nothing else.
Well, listen, we could go back and play the video from the interview where he spoke to us via.
Oh, right.
He said he's gonna be out here, so
yeah, come out regardless whether you're coming to take pictures or you're coming to rap or whatever. Todd even had, once he came out with his recording equipment,
yeah, he recorded the cipher. I remember that.
He recorded the whole cipher in the parking lot of Salem. So you know, Todd, you know what I'm saying, man. Don't get me started here. And bring Mike Peace with you.
Snap.
Yeah, that's his boy. That's his boy. So, you know, so basically in a nutshell, Rap Fest 2013, the 20th anniversary. Holy Culture was the one that gave us a good idea. Call it Rap Fest 20th, which is kind of cool. Instead of Rap Fest, I mean, we call it Rap Fest 2013, but you could call it Rap Fest 20th. It sounds kind of sweet too. It's smooth. So we're really excited and looking forward to see what this year is gonna you know, bring. New artists, if you're out there, please hit us up with your information. That's like a personal message in here. I love you too, man. But you know, we're excited for new artists. We encourage new artists. Please don't get discouraged when we say we're looking for big artists. We're looking for those people that are out there before you get signed. Please don't sign them. We want new artists. Rap Fest has been key in not launching, but giving a boost to a lot of ministries that were just starting up. Right, providing that platform. And we want to continue doing that. We're not stopping that. You know, in the midst of all the big hype names, we want the who's that? You know, or who was that guy, and just roll with it. You know, we
like who was last year? What was the name? That his father was there.
Oh, M.A. Double. And the guy was beast. I mean, he came up there, and I was like, really? I mean, but his demo and stuff when he said it was really, really good. But nobody knew who he was. Right. You know, and he was incredible. You know, so we're not discouraging artists that are new or not signed. No, it's not a signed fest. Trust me. Yeah. We don't want to do it all signed. We can't afford to do it all signed artists. Unfortunately, there's a fee attached, and you know, as you read through the submission stuff, we don't pay or fly anybody in or nothing like that. You're on your own.
Because it's ministry.
I mean, it's street. You know, I would love to. Maybe one year that'll happen when we send out the sponsorship letters. Maybe it'll turn around and somebody say, you know what, we'll fly such and such people in. But I think that's it for today, man. Well, I'm excited. Rap Fest 2013, Rap Fest 20th will be happening August 10th at Vidalia Park at East 180th Street and Daly Avenue in the Boogie Down Bronx. 20 years of hip-hop ministry. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited. Shout out to like Triple J Audio, who's going to be providing sound for us again this year. Also, shout out to oh my God, Ambrose Sounds is going to be helping us out with the stage. Again, he's the one that got us that big stage, and we put the banners up and stuff. So we're looking to use that same setup if possible. If we get something bigger, different, better, whatever you guys want to give us, you know, we'll take it. You got to do it like that. Hey, whatever you guys got, you know, we'll take it. We can make this your event. I would love to one day everybody just sponsor everything, and we just show up and say, okay, we got the artists for you. Where do we put them? You know, and bam, make it your event. And if you want Rap Fest in your neighborhood, preferably New York, next year, start hitting us up from now. Let's work on the details. You know, all we need is a location that could hold a lot of people, permits that could help us close down whatever area has to be closed down, and a lot of people Oh yeah, Todd Banks wants to submit and he wants to do the red carpet. Yo, we were supposed to do a red carpet thing this year and it just didn't work out. So Todd, we're on the air. You're asking, you're saying, I'm saying it live on the air. It's on you, brother. Todd
Banks will be submitting for Rap Fest 2013.
Whether he's submitting for Rap Fest or he's coming to do red carpet, it's on you. So the pressure's on. You said you're going to do it. Now you have to do it. So start booking yourself from now.
August 9th Rochester, to the 11th. Just Rochester, the whole weekend.
Rochester people, call Todd Banks. Book a lot of photography gigs now. Book a lot of photography gigs now. Support Todd Banks coming to New York Rap Fest 2013, and his wife and kids. They have to come. Todd, you got to bring your wife and kids. You can't come alone. So what else? Did I miss anything? No. Oh, night before Rap Fest, we're gonna be doing it at Sanctuary Fellowship Church. We don't have any details and stuff yet. That'll come as we get closer.
The deadline. Did you say the deadline?
The deadline is April 30th, right? April 30th is the last day of April. The last day of April, same as last year. And it seems
before May 1st.
Right, the day before May 1st. April 30th at midnight. But please, don't send me all your demos on April 30th. We'd love to have like maybe 2 or 3 last minute ones. It's cool, we'll take them. And don't call me May 1st, can I please submit? I did it last year for too many people. I'm not doing it this year. I can't, because I think we have to step up our game even on that aspect. If I can help you step your game up, I'm going to do it. Send it by April 30th. May 1st, thank you, we're done. I'm going to drop the Dropbox out and everything, and I'm not going to accept anymore. And we timestamp it based on the emails that come in. Same thing with the postal service. April 30th is a weekday, so there's no oops, it was Saturday, Sunday type stuff. If it's not here by April 30th, it's not in, and we'll just put it aside. I'll take a picture of the mailbox and a newspaper at the same time. Say, look, Saturday morning, pick it up your thing and send it back. I won't send it back. I'm keeping it. I'm going to listen to it in my car. But thank you very much. No, but come on, just be real. We have enough time. 3 songs is all we're asking for. And if it takes you 2 months to get a reference letter, I don't want that reference letter. No, seriously, you should be able to get a reference letter from someone that knows you and can vouch for your ministry. It should take you a matter of minutes to ask somebody, and maybe a week or so to pick it up from a pastor that's really busy. And if you don't have access to your pastor, reconsider. Stop kidding. Why did I say that?
It's because it's after 9.
It's after 9. There's no rules now. No rules. It's after 9. Show's over. Yo, if your pastor don't give you a letter, no, it's not. If you don't give you a letter, you ain't coming right fast. No, it does. Just come on. Just send us your best stuff that represents you. If you're sending us, just read all the information is there. Yeah. Aside from that one typo on the EPK that Eli put up there.
I typed it.
Well, yeah, T. Holmes said you did. Aside from that,
thank you, folks. No, I was kidding.
Aside from that, man, all the details are there. rapfestinc.com, or click the Rapfest banner right on the bottom of the Rapfest radio page, and it'll take you right to the site, and we should be good.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
No. Stay tuned for more from
Stay tuned for more information, right? As we start confirming artists and special guests and stuff, we'll also let you guys know, and preferably, we could have special guests here, whatever. Fine. If you have any information you want to share with us regarding RapFest and how you think, you want to help us out, you want to sponsor, you have any ideas, any resources.
Volunteers is always going to be something big.
Volunteers is going to be huge. We always need volunteers. T. Holmes could talk about volunteers, man, because he's helped us every year, well, as much as he can. But if you have resources that you want to share with us that you think will really help RapFest, let us know.
Yep.
The what? Oh, I thought you were saying something. He's giving signs to Kalina. But anything you guys want to do to help us out, man, we'd really appreciate it. Yeah. And anything we can do to help you guys, we're here for you. So just let us know, reach out to us. IamUnique@gmail.com or contactunique@gmail.com, rapfestinc@gmail.com, or like I said, just go to rapfestinc.com or rapfestradio.com and hit the contact information there and send us a little message. Or call us 805-RAPFEST, 805-727-3378. Preferably the email is better, but you could call, leave a message, I'll call you back. That's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Next week, yeah.
Did he confirm yet for next week? We'll let you know next week. Yeah. We'll let you know during the week who we're gonna have here next week.
Yeah, keep following us on @RapFest Radio or I Am Unique, and and we'll follow up and we'll let you know what's going on for March and April.
March and April, May and June. And July.
Yeah.
All the way to August. Cool. We're going to leave you guys with a video by my man Benja. It's called Grizz. Grizz. I love that name.
Yeah,
Grizz.
man.
G-R-I-Z-Z.
Benja, come out to Rap Fest, Benja. What's up?
Yeah, he was great when he came and did the concert with C-Light. Back then with C-Light, you know. Andy,
who's that?
Andy Mineo. But you could definitely okay, cool. Here we go. Grizz by Benja here at Rapfest Radio, rapfestradio.com. You will learn us because we are out of control. See you guys next week. Peace.
Ready, check. Now, ready, check. Yeah, ready, check.
Yeah, my dreads long, they turning blonde, been at the beach all day. My skin dark, so I'm tatted up, but most of them say I'm crazy. I don't really care because I rock the Rocky way. And all these things don't mean a thing like vapors fade away. Y'all need to read the word that always set the captives free. But we all just like the Israelites, we never trust the king. We try to buy a joy, it always ends so tragically. You can't afford to lose your soul chasing vanity.
We put work in, we don't always see return. We still working, cause it's not for us to earn. Nah, that's why
we be on like grizzly, that's why we always busy. Flying around the world and back, that's why we staying dizzy. Ooh, ooh, we on like grizzly, for New Jerusalem City.